Now, let me take the time to explain two scenarios that have happened to me out of the 1,000 or 10,000 scenarios. Number one, we all know that in Nigeria, to get government appointed jobs, contracts, you need to know people. I don't care what qualifications you have. I don't care how good you are at your job. You need to know the right kind of people. Now, I used to have a company before which did supply jobs. I and my friend, we owned this brand, and we were really trying very hard to make a name for ourselves. Now, did we have the connection? Hell yeah, we did. We had a great connection, like the people we knew, who. But you see, now with that connection still, you still have to go forward and meet the people, So we were recommended to this particular institution. I don't want to mention what it was, but you would think that people in that establishment are more decent than we know. Now, we were recommended to go to this particular guy, We spoke to him about our project and what we plan to do. So basically, it was to paint the whole establishment, which was a lot, and buy computers and furniture for the place, which I don't even want to say how much money would have made from that. We got to the understanding that, listen, he says he wants 20% of the deal. And we're like, you know what? It's a huge contract. So no problem, let's do it. And mind you, we'll still have to sort out the person who referred us there. But after everything was established, this man had the audacity to stand up and tap my ass because he says, now that's the second part of the project. And we're like, excuse me, sir, I don't understand. You're already taking 20% from us. Like, this is not going to happen. And he's like, listen, honey, like, if you ain't doing it, somebody else is doing it. And to top it off, he didn't just want one of us. He wanted both of us. So tell me in that situation what a woman was supposed to do. And mind you, it wasn't even a time where you could say, oh, let me film, because guess what? As soon as you walked into the building, you were asked to leave your phones at the entrance. So you couldn't even tape it. So apart from the foul memory you get from that experience, how else are you supposed to give proof? Unfortunately, yes, in the world, there are a lot of women who do come out and lay false accusations on people, but those percentages are very little. Tell me what I should have done in that situation. Situation number two. I was also in real estate at one point, before I built my studio. I wanted to have more funds. So I'm like, let me go into this business. Now, on this particular day, I met this guy. He sounded very decent. He was as old as my father. He's like, listen, I have a big name. He actually did have a very big name in the real estate business in Lagos. And he's like, listen, if you can help me with my properties, you can put them on the market and you get a commission, blah, blah, blah. So as time went on, we discussed about it. And he said, listen, let's have an official meeting in my office. So I went to the location, dressed properly. I had my jacket on, long pants, everything covered, because I don't want to. I've been in situations like this too many times that I just want to avoid any drama. So decent is. Now, on getting there, within the first 5 minutes of the conversation, this guy already strayed away from business. He started asking me a lot of personal questions. Are you in a relationship? And in my head, I'm like, why are we talking about me being in a relationship? He goes ahead asking a lot of very deep personal questions. And I already knew from that moment, listen, first of all, I won't, even if I get the job from you right now, I won't be able to work with you because your mind is already far gone. And what makes me even more angry is like men in Nigeria forget about how much money they can profit off your back and focus on something so unimportant that it really baffles me. Anyway, after a little while longer, 20 minutes, I felt very uncomfortable with the line of questioning this man was putting. So I said, listen, I do have another meeting. I have to leave, blah, blah, blah. We'll keep in touch. This guy stands up and attempts to hug me, which, bro, you don't know me that well, so you shouldn't even be that close. So what I would normally do out of being uncomfortable is do a side hug. No, this mother effer turned around and planted one on my mouth. Like he had the audacity to kiss me and then shoved me into the wall. Now,